Hello everyone. This is my second or third video, first or second, I'm not sure which one it is, but let me tell you this. We are going to talk about the Hamama. Let me get a little closer. I can't see, so I'm hoping you can see that there. The Hamama Microgreen system, if you will. It's very simple, and I've got a link in the comments below that you can go to and find out how to sign on. I'm already on a month-by-month program, which means every month they ship me 3. You can get as many as you want, but I get 3. It's just my wife and I. Comes in a little box. Each packet, they have little notes on them, personalized touches, if you will. And inside are instructions. I'm going to open a pack as we go through this video and show you how easy it is to plant these. And you probably get a week, depending on, for 2 of us, we get a week, maybe 10 days max out of these. We just sprinkle them on top of eggs, our evening meal. You can put them on top of anything, and it dresses it up, makes it look nice, but it's also very healthy. So I've got hearty broccoli, spicy daikon radish, and super salad mix. And I've actually grown all 3 of these previously and did very well with them. What we're going to start with today is the hearty broccoli seed quilt. And the package is called a quilt, and you'll see when I open it up why they call it that. But all you need to get started is your seed quilt, your Hamama planting tray, and I've done microgreens with dirt, as you've seen in my other videos, so I've done it for many years. But hear that, and you can see that. You can't do that to one of those cheap 10 by 20 trays, it'll break. They make a nice porcelain one if you want to spend the money. That would be up to you. Right now, this one serves our purposes. The Hamama tray, it's made for this package to go in it. So you need scissors to open it. You need water. And I'll show you before we get started, because you won't be able to see. Hopefully you can see. I'm going to point to it. There's a line that says fill line. So there's no guesswork here. You fill the water up to that line, okay? And you've got these little splines in here to keep the water separate so it doesn't all ball up. And it also, these spines hold the mat from sinking down too far. So you need your Hamama tray, your seed quilt, sufficient water to cover it, and a pair of scissors to open the pack. And guys, that's really how simple this is. Now it says open here. Now, I've tried that before and not had a lot of success. But it says open here, so let's give it a whirl. And the reason it doesn't open there is because the glue is really good. So I'm going to cheat, use my handy dandy scissors. Voila, it is now open here. Pull my seed pack out. And these did not come with the instructions. Let me look just to be sure. No, it's very easy to do, and the original package came with seed instructions. But I guess it didn't. When you order your first package, it will have instructions. But what you get here, well, let me take that back. If you can see this, let me get behind my camera and see what you can see. Okay, so this says hearty broccoli seed quilt, organic seeds, grow time 10 days, peel cover in 4 to 5 days. Okay, so there's all the instructions you really need. When you first get your kit, it will tell you, you place the seed pack, set it down in the water, hold it under the water for about 10 seconds and then let it go. And then that's it. You don't do anything again until it's time in about 5 days to peel. There's a cover on top. And if you can see it here again, I'm going to get behind the camera to look. But you can see all these little sections here have seeds in them. And so before I put it down, I try to shake it up a little so that they're all even as I can get them in the pack. Then in about 5 days, these will start to sprout up, okay? And when that happens, when they start to bump up the packaging, this top layer, it's a little brown thing, you'll see it when you get yours, peels off. and then the seeds just grow from there. So that's the basic program. Put the water in there at the correct amount, put this in the water, push it down, hold it for 10 seconds, let it go, and mark your calendar. You should normally get about 10 days, you should have a finished crop. So I'd put on here, I would mark today's date that I planted, and then I'd put 5 days from now, the date, and write peel, and then 5 more days harvest. Now the thing about the harvesting is you're gonna know that it's time to do that because the plant's growing in front of you. And I've shown in previous videos and pictures where I grow mine, but I'm gonna show one more time where that spot is. So you see that it's not even in a window, it's under a light above the kitchen sink, and my product really grows great there. Okay, so let's go through the process. First we're gonna pour the water in, and I use filtered water. You don't have to, but if your house water has a lot of chlorine in it, I would definitely recommend at least letting the water sit overnight before you plant in it. Okay, so I'm looking down here for my line. I am right there at the line right now. Okay, so being at the line, I'm going to take my seed product, I'm going to set it in the water, and I'm going to push down, and you'll see the water seep into the product. Okay, you'll see it seeping into just a hair more. I think I was a little below the line. And as it seeps in there, it's going to get it wet. And that's all you're trying to do is get it wet. All right. Then once it's wet, you'll now just take it and put it inside where it goes. Unfortunately, my iPhone ran out of storage before I could bring you in and show you where it sets. So here's the product. There is my lovely wife that never made it because the camera stopped. So you can see the top of it is that little brown film that will peel off in about 5 days. And then 5 more days after that, generally speaking, the microgreens are ready to harvest. So I just want you to see it's not even in a window. It's just under a normal kitchen light. It's an LED light, but it's not a grow light. It's just a regular light. And that's all that microgreens need to grow. You're not trying to produce full-size plants with them. You're simply trying, you want them to be kind of leggy actually, so they get long, leggy. You just want the tops and the stems of these. Very nutritious, very much more potent than the regular plant, but of course, then again, it's much smaller. But it's a great way to side dress a salad. Even in the morning, you can put it on eggs. In the evening, you can put it on anything you're eating for a meal. Just sprinkle it on top. It's just a mini salad, and it's a great product. And I hope you guys will try it. There is a link below this video for you to check it out. I am an affiliate with them, so I do get a small percentage, very small. But know this, that whether you buy it or not, the price doesn't change because of my affiliate program. So thanks a lot, guys, and happy growing.